Hello, I'm Tim Dobson, and I'm part of the DFEY cybersecurity team. Lols.
Try and keep a straight face.
Mega straight face. Right. Now, actually, let me read through what this is all about. So, media sessions split into 2 sessions. Second session is what you need to be bothered about. In the main portal room, a series of interviews between reporters and teams of spokespeople. They must be... oh god. Right. 4 spokespeople, a sponsor, at least 1 participant, and a challenge board member, and probably a PR team member. Right, so this isn't the time that we can talk freely to news reporters, because we'll have everybody there. Right.
Do we actually get a... It's there actually opportunities to just talk one-on-one with reporters?
No.
For us?
Well, right, so...
because they've told us everything about every single reporter, so when I see that list of reporters, I assume that there will be, but I can't see any mention...
I don't think there is really. I think they're just being split up into...
And talking to the
a journal...
organisers and sponsors.
Yeah, so I think we're a Network Defence Challenge, and we've got a Connecticut person as our sponsor, and a Unisys person as our challenge board member. Hey, that looks like looks like some kind of accounting firm. Anyway, yeah. You'll notice a TBC for participants of the Network Defence Challenge on the grid above. This is because we believe we may have more participants than journalists on the day, and I'm not sure if everyone will be actively involved yet.
So we probably may not get a chance to talk to them.
At all.
That's sad.
That's life.
I want to talk to that new scientist guy.
Well, I would just kind of be...
Who else is on that list that looks interesting to
Yeah,
talk
so
to?
we've been given a list of journalists.
So News 9 is interesting because it's big, but otherwise Sunday Times is nah. New Scientist, the guy sounds interesting. V3?
The tech portal thing. Silicon. I must say,
at least those kind of people are actual technology reporters. But
well, I'm kind of sad to see, sad not to see stuff like TechCrunch and the next wave.
Yeah, because it's all...
None of it's
very certain. I mean, look at silicon.com. It's technology issues for an audience of business leaders and IT decision makers, i.e. the people who make the crap decisions. Like...
Well, I mean, I'd be kind of a lot more interested to have, I don't know, somebody from some kind of security backgrounded company.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it'd be really interesting if they got some kind of grassroots 2600 reporter. But I think for good reasons they might not actually turn up on the basis it was too boring. Did I say boring? I believe I might have. Right, is there anything... The objectives of this press event are...
to make cybersecurity challenge look good and exciting,
No.
engaging, and relevant.
Ben, you've got it all wrong. It says
sorry,
here...
wrong section.
Yeah, it is this challenge is an engaging and fun way to test your security.
That's what I said, engaging and fun, which it is.
To test your skills in cybersecurity. Well, I don't know if it's really included anything to do with engagement or fun or cybersecurity. Anyway,
Windows box and are not fun.
I think to be fair, I think it is meeting its objective of well, I don't know about identifying, encouraging. Yes, this is me. I'm the best cybersecurity expert, up and coming cybersecurity expert in the world, in the universe. Anyway, I think it's good to encourage kind of more people to take cybersecurity sensibly, but there's a difference between sensibly and this.
The thing is that the category we're in, which is just secure, clicking on Windows box, and is, I feel like we entered the wrong category at the start, but they scrapped the medium size one, didn't they? So the one up from the one we're in would be the people actually in the security industry, wouldn't it?
I think they scrapped the large one actually.
Oh, they scrapped the large one. Okay. Maybe we should have gone for the medium one.
You mean so we got the kind of small business systems? You mean
running Windows? Oh no, I was running Windows 7.
Windows
with the Windows 2008 server.
No. I'll have you know I've used Windows 2008 server on at least 2 occasions. What you mean is small business server, which I believe is.
Oh God! They have a separate.
I believe there was at least. I can't admit to being an expert in anything to do with Windows. I don't think Ben can really either. The last time I had any real experience was with Windows XP, and that was some time ago. And yeah, things have moved on, and it's really not my thing.
We're doing it for the lols.
We're doing it for the lols. Yeah, so some of the interesting parts of the some of the interesting, or I say interesting, some of the more restrictive parts of the rules of the competition is that there's a network that we have to look after. It's a home network, but we're not allowed to install any software that we might that we've brought with us. We're not. The system isn't connected to the internet. It's connected to a simulated internet
with an ISP.
With a fake ISP.
Yeah, fake ISP homepage with all the stuff we will need, which is and legit antivirus and firewall.
I'm guessing
we can't have you being pirates, can we?
Well, I love the way
you being pirates.
LOL.
It's so funny. I just think, one letter different, and lols would be. Lol.
Yes, well, apparently that's what they registered him at one hosting he went to recently. Lol K.
Gets you more attention.
He didn't. In this specific example, he didn't want attention. But anyway, I diverge. Right. So yeah, we're not allowed to install any software that might protect us from these attacks by their cybersecurity pen test team that I'm told is going to happen. So what we're really stuck with doing is trying to audit and secure these Windows 7 systems, which we have very little knowledge in whatsoever. As I say, we're not Windows experts in the slightest. We have to secure them. We have to, in my opinion, we need to audit them to work out what actually is going on, since none of us really understand what's going on underneath the cover of all the Windows kind of crap wizards. So I think we're probably working out some kind of Windows command line hacks. PowerShell, yeah. The next generation of a Windows command line. Oh my god. It's just dire. Seriously dire. Bash for the win. Anyway, so we're working out some command line hacks to try and get an idea of what kind of ports are open, what kind of applications are actually using things, and trying to work out what we can possibly do to secure these Windows boxen. But it's not...
It's not officially the plural window box now.
But you said it first.
I know, because I think it sounds funny. I have no idea where I got it from.
Well, it does sound funny.
It's efficient.
So, yeah, it's going to be quite tough actually. I think we're also going to need to set up things like Windows file sharing. And by file sharing, I didn't mean kind of like the easy file sharing set up on Windows, like kind of just apt get in. No, sorry, you can't apt get on Windows.
Clicky, 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 Azorius. Ow, my eyes.
Or whatever the random file sharing application of the day is. But no, we have to set up, well, whatever it's officially called, SMB file sharing, and probably work out how to secure it, and work out how to do secure backups, and basically work with a load of rubbish that nobody's really got a clue how to work with. Working to a load of objectives that nobody really knows what they are.
They probably expect us to just go clicky, 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 which is kind of not our nature.
Well, it's not necessarily that we're complaining that we can't do it. Oh no, it's something that we can't do it.
It's just we'd rather do it.
It's more that the fact that they've put together a situation which doesn't allow very much creative thinking. And a realistic situation for a sysadmin is that you need to be creative and work out how people are going to attack your system. We've been given very little methods in which we can actually defend our systems. I mean, perhaps it's a realistic simulation of how it is to be a sysadmin working in government. You've got so much red tape around you that you can't actually kind of do anything at all useful on your system. And you don't have any kind of sense of possessive sense that your systems are yours, because there's so much red tape and change logs that you have to kind of deal with. Anyway, it's going to be an interesting time. Perhaps we'll have more for you soon. It's Tim and Ben, DFEY Cybersecurity Team. Oh my god, it sounds so lame.
Yes. How do I change the key?